divorce decree, and now the banks were foreclosing. My father was demanding money, and he had court order. She was out of options. And we got degraded, which means as a dairy business, you cannot produce milk until you fix the situation. And in the state of Washington, they are brutal. She was completely out of options. She went to the county homeless shelter or saw a social worker. And they said, "You're a farmer. You can't come here. You have land. It's all taken by the bank. All I have is my pickup truck." Well, sell your pickup truck and move to the homeless shelter. She knew what that would mean. My father would get us kids or have a really good chance of getting them. And so she fought. She almost shot a banker who was trying to take the cows.
Sir, your time is up.
May I have another minute?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. And she fought. And eventually, it got better. She got protection. But the point that I'm trying to make is, if it wasn't for her, instead of taking the easy route, take the hard route, I would not be standing here today. My father would probably kill me because he suffered from paranoid schizophrenia.
Thank you, sir.
It doesn't matter if you apologize. While it is acceptable, the pen here is not my here in this one, and the actions speak very much louder than words. I can tell you from asking people at Friends in Crisis, the veterans specifically, would they speak to someone here about the lifestyle that they have? Every one of them responded with no. It's not because they don't have respect, but it's because even if you say sorry, the comment was still made. Now, I need to point out, it's not a lifestyle. We did not choose this. If a veteran is out here on homelessness because of their life, the way it played out, they did not choose this. I did not choose this. And I said it last time, we can't demand that something happen, or we can't demand that people step up if we do not meet them halfway. And again, look what has happened because of this. Friends in Crisis is closing down and throwing people to the street with almost no explanation. How do you go from saying you want to meet with people on the street that are veterans? How do you say that you want to meet with them when you talked about that's the lifestyle that they chose? Again, we did not choose this. Whenever I say that something happens, I'm not one to say that I know everything, but I knew this was going to happen. And Armor of God has also been a very inspirational point for me, along with Friends in Crisis. Do these things have issues? Can they be corrected? Yes, absolutely. But that means that other people have to step up and help make the change for this. Because if we don't help them step up, we can't meet them halfway. I'd like to request another minute.
Yes, you may.
What I'd like to say is, we've all tried our very best to say, yes, Friends in Crisis needs to stay. The thing about it is that people are struggling already enough on their own. We've had the elderly who are being told to leave and come back at a specific time, who are going through heat strokes and having to be sent to hospitals. Mr. JT, along with Armor of God, and along with Friends in Crisis, have done more for me here in the past week than anyone else has. And I please forget, I mean no disrespect when I say this, but the council has some nerve to ask to meet with the veterans, the same people that they just scrutinized and marginalized. One of the people here, they were here last week and they were told to leave. While I don't share the same verbal passion as he does, I share the same logic. There was no right for that to be said. Along with that, just because you apologize, you have to now earn the respect of the people that you
Your time is up, sir.
Sir?
Your time is up. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Madam City Secretary.
Next speaker is Dr. Sue Nisi Croft.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Mayor, council members, and city manager Tatum. Today, this council is deciding whether to grant a $60,000 cash bail to families in crisis to finish out the remaining days of a 10-year agreement. But let's look at the actual timeline and the lack of transparency surrounding this request. Our taxpayers backed a note worth over $700,000 and $60,000 under the absolute condition that this facility operate as a functional homeless shelter. Yet the city signed over the formal deed of ownership early on July 1st, 2026. This council handed over a massive municipal asset before the operation